we murdered. We did our thing. I feel like we still need to check these rooms just in case. Specifically these where they teach. You know. But we have a lot of stuff to loot because it was just a series of kill everything as fast as possible. And all this food is going to come in useful. At least I hope. Alright, let's see here. We're going to get this out because this is going to be one hell of a fight out there. I'm going to hope that the little electrocutions help me out and do their job just a little bit. And that's the stairs that we came up from. Anything to loot in here? Doesn't seem like it. We must loot everything because that's what this game is. Loot everything in the game. Anything to steal around here?
Seems the Council is not devoted to the idea of training future arbiters. I wish I could say I were surprised. That elevator over there goes to the Supreme Arbiter's old office. I hope the technicians have kept it in working order.
Where am I? What does he know? Hold on. Can I... Oh, I can go up. Oh. Look at that. We have a quest. Everybody in. While we're
I
here.
believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in. The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode.
Press the switch. An order of the Ascendant Globe, likely stolen from some Order settlement. You notice a depressed switch half hidden in its base. Something rumbles in the floor nearby. It would appear this has unlocked something.
Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked.
Yes. Wires to a mechanical doodads commingle beneath this device's surface. Best leave it to Tristan.
I think this may unlock the terminal, but the toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine.
Okay.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
Supreme Arbiter, it is my regret to inform you that over the course of last week, we've lost another 2 cadres worth of Arbiters in the fighting on Cloister. Their unit was ambushed by a large number of Order troops en route to resupplying those holding the archive, and though they eliminated 10 for each of their own felled, they were eventually overwhelmed by Order firepower. We shall doubtless still prevail on Cloister. I shall see that until my dying breath. Though we have lost many more than expected, the Sovereign shall deliver us from this icy wasteland and crush our enemies forthwith. Glory to the Protectorate, Senior Arbiter Ashton. From Tristan Rao. Gap in my armor. I met with another Arbiter today after the conclusion of your wake. I didn't glean her name. I cannot say whether she volunteered it. She was one of an extensive line of well-wishers of condolences of those seeking comfort to give and to take. As the two of us conferred, she spoke of a handful of junior arbiters she has been mentoring, and asked if I had any advice. I told her, see which of your recruits has the best knack for maintaining their weapons. Excellence in the most basic of tasks begets excellence in all else. She thanked me for my insight, but I realized shortly thereafter that it was not my insight, it was yours. All I know and am, I learned from you. You and Virgil presented a stable base from which I could be the best I could be. With you gone and Virgil distant, it is, for the first time in my life, difficult to see what the future might bring. May the Architect grant us both peace.
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. Yes, I'm fine. Because I think I understand what was actually happening. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus, unless she was trying to lure the Consul into a trap.
There's a simpler explanation here, Tristan. You're just refusing to see it.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense. It's not obvious to me. You didn't know her. Wait, do you hear that?
Uh-oh.
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
This is not the time for your deranged jests.
Well, that's ridiculous. My interest in Arbiter Rao is purely professional.
Enough. This has been an unpleasant day, and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless, and accosting a higher-ranked arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort. How dare you? I may be a junior arbiter, but I'm not going to let someone that is a high-ranking arbiter, get away with desertion. I heard that Arbiter Rao had left his post without leave some time ago, and chose to track him down myself. Following the trail has not been a simple matter, but I did not let that deter me. What? Do you mistake me for one of the corporate barbarians? I'm here to do what's right for the Protectorate, and what's right is Arbiter Rao submitting. There's no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. At Oculus, and again at the Vox, you showed me that the law may be interpreted. Clemency can be granted where before it would be unthinkable. Here my sense of duty clamors to be answered. But as much as it surprises me to admit it, I think you're correct. To this recruit, I've diverged from the path of righteousness. Slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice. There has been very little humor to much of anything since we entered this office.
What is this insanity? I would never imagine an Arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to his senses, but obviously to no avail. I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
Damn.
He was simply doing his duty, just as you or I must every day. Killing him would have been wrong, even though attempting to arrest me was a criminal act.
That's even worse than I thought. You chose not to do your duty, and expect telling me so would soften my decision to judge you?
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own sense of justice. And I have. Use your mind. Think about what I did. What you intend to do. Is this moral? Is this right?
What of it? Someone has to stop him.
Ironic. You came here to judge me for much the same reason I have, as you so claim, deserted. I chose to investigate the Supreme Arbiter's death on my own. You chose to investigate my departure on your own. You seek to judge me for the very crime you are guilty of.
But that's impossible. I refuse to believe we both could be guilty if we were simply following what we were taught.
I'm enjoying this required info discovered.
We don't know that for certain, but to an onlooker without our knowledge, it could seem that way. And such presumed traitorousness would be very confusing.
Even the Supreme Arbiter has struggled with this? That doesn't seem possible. But I suppose there's no way to ask her now. I shall trust your words. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of us shall raise a hand against the other. I'm pleased.
Guess a candidate can change his spots. Sometimes.
So, what course of action do we take now?
Yeah, don't ask me.
It's important for an arbiter to use their forebrain. Next time you encounter something as strange as a loyal arbiter diverging from the path of righteousness, investigate. You may find more questions than answers. But deciphering them and interpreting justice as best we can is how we might serve Arcadia.
Uphold justice in my way. I'll attempt to remember that, Arbiter Rao. Thank you.
Glory to the Protectorate, Junior Arbiter. Make me proud. I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic recruit would have given me little joy.
You're showing a lot more restraint these days than I'd expect. Mayhall's right to look up to you.
You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad. I assure you, I was once there. Any arbiter of note must build their character on a foundation of enthusiasm. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover exactly what transpired. Agreed. I'm not sure of his whereabouts since last we encountered him. I'll send him a message. With luck, we'll hear from him before long.
All right. Objective complete. This place is quite disheveled. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. Ooh. Number of volumes still stand on this dust-blanketed bookcase. Examine. You pull the book from the shelf, kicking up a small cloud of dust. Opening the books and thumbing through the pages reveals dense walls of scientific text and a sea of red underlines, crossouts, and annotations. Looks like the Supreme Arbiter was having a one-sided argument with this book's author. Yes. Very nice. Okay, look at the other books. Though it doesn't seem over large at first glance, this book is so heavy that it almost fights you as you pull it from the shelf. Were you to drop this on your foot, you would have no doubt that several of your bones would shatter on the spot. The pages within are so dense with writing as to be almost completely black in places. The edges of the book are worn, and many pages bear highlights, bookmarks, circles, and other marks. It's clear this book was extremely well loved. This seems to be a wine enthusiast guide for home brewing, with the target audience being officials with very limited amount of time. Judging by how much thicker the dust is on it than every other book, it does not appear to have ever been opened. Oh, okay. Didn't even have time to open the book. Me either. Damn. Oh, alright. Hidden compartment. Yay. Take the bottle. Observation used. I've stolen someone's alcohol. Prestige gin. I am not a big fan of gin. It's okay. It's fine. Sparkling water. We'll open that. Go investigate that and see where that goes. Ooh. God, I hate crouching. Makes me sad. Makes me feel it in my knees. Alright, we did open this and then didn't go through it, didn't we? It does pretty much nothing for me. This, on the other hand, does a lot for me.
Smells like paint and agitated dust. Renovations, I surmise.
Yes. Head.
Prudence dictates it is the duty of every protectorate subject.
We're gonna have this fight real quick.
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
They certainly are. Ow, shit. Ooh. Trauma kit, please.
Catching you up like a regular duck box.
I don't know what got me there, but that sucked. But this bunker mech is a problem. Go ahead and reload real quick. Did I need it? No, not really. Alright, he's being distracted. Come on. Alright. We just gotta get through the armor. I did it. Excellent. Okay, I'm going over here. Seems to be less.
Taking cover.
Tris is chasing one down with a hammer. He was up here with a pistol, and you were hitting me that hard? That sucks.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Okay. I could probably do this now. I don't think I'm hitting him. I'm trying. There we go. Hey, a level up. Gotten to this session. It's pretty good. Well, I mean, 2 massive fights. All right, we've done it. And so, I must loot, and then that will be it for me. When we come back, we're going to do our level up. I've got to go. My laundry's about to be done, and I've got to go do something around 12:30 today, so there's already 11:45. Go ahead and do this. Why not? Let's just do it. Man, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I've got many, many upgrades I'm not going to be able to do. Oh well. Ah, well. Where are we at on time? We've got 1 minute and 25 seconds. And when we come back, we will do more exploration. And we will finish up everything going on in this place, whatever this is called. Central Control. But yeah, that's going to have to be it for me. And I'll have to talk to you guys next time. Bye.